From downtown to the counties, time now for the top 7 at 7, where we bring you these 7 stories making the biggest impact in your communities tonight.
I'm Jeff Morgan in Annapolis. Governor Wes Moore releasing his budget proposal. This one promises not to raise taxes or fees.
This budget increases several spending groups. Law enforcement and K-12 education see a bump in funding, though others are asked to make it work with less, like the Developmental Disabilities Administration or local municipalities.
The cost containment for DDA is $150 million in general funds. The cost sharing with local government is primarily we are shifting 50% of the retirement growth over the last year in K-12, community colleges, and libraries to our local partners. That's about $39 million.
The Developmental Disabilities Coalition says the cuts are a concern. Republicans aren't sold that tax and fee increases are completely off the table just yet.
I'm still concerned, yes. And so I appreciate you bringing it up because, yes, we saw the largest tax and fee increase in the history of the state of Maryland last year. There was no conversation today about any type of relief for our citizens.
The House and Senate get their hands on the budget now to make tweaks they see necessary. In Annapolis, Jeff Morgan, WMAR-2 News.
I'm Jack Watson in Catonsville, where leaders broke ground on a project to replace a century-old fire station on Frederick Road. It housed generations of first responders and fire engines. Catonsville Fire Station number 4 is the oldest in Baltimore County. Built in 1928, it's more than earned its retirement. 3 minutes up the road on Edmondson Avenue, leaders hold a ceremony to break ground on its successor. The county says this plot, which it acquired in 2023, is a strategic location to respond to the community's imminent needs. Chief Joseph Dixon says it's a 26,000 square foot project at a price tag of about $21 million.
Having the right resources in the right place at the right time is critical as the frequency and complexity of calls continue to increase. This was just demonstrated in Towson.
Leaders say the plan is for the Frederick Road building to house a new Baltimore County Professional Firefighter Museum, maintaining a legacy after 10 decades of service. In Catonsville, Jack Watson, WMAR-2 News.
A Baltimore favorite is still closed after an interior fire Monday night. Chaps Pit Beef on Mapleton Avenue suffers smoke and fire damage inside the building. The fire was quickly extinguished and no one was hurt. The restaurant closed Monday and remained shut down all day yesterday. They put an update on Facebook saying that they'll be back soon, but no specific date. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. You can soon get your comfort food fix at Cracker Barrel's newest location. The chain is opening a restaurant in Annapolis on February 2nd at 175 Jennifer Road. That's where the old Fuddruckers used to be. This marks the restaurant's 10th location in Maryland, joining others in Harford, Anne Arundel, and Cecil counties. Cracker Barrel has been trying to open Annapolis since 2021, but a prolonged planning and zoning process delayed the opening.
A new challenge for the Humane Society of Harford County. I'm Jeff Hager outside the shelter in Falston, where animal control showed up with some abandoned piranhas. 4 red-bellied piranhas found near death and abandoned with razor-sharp interlocking teeth, and a reputation for being able to slice through flesh, human or otherwise. Orchestrating an aquarium they couldn't jump out of was animal care technician Jack Kessler's first order of business.
I've not had a whole lot of fish experience, generally, so definitely not piranhas.
Then, of course, there's the matter of feeding them, whether it's sun-dried red shrimp or freeze-dried mealworms, anything but human flesh. I noticed when you were giving them food, when they move around quickly, you seem like you moved your fingers back.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, especially with them being able to jump out at you. I'm good.
In Falston, Jeff Hager, WMAR-2 News.
I'm Janae Wright, and Fort Meade held one of its most interesting retirement ceremonies for one of its soldiers. This soldier touched the lives of many on the base, and Wednesday's ceremony brought dozens of military personnel together in celebration. Nick is a military working dog whose photo appears on the personnel login page of the Department of Defense Global Directory. The bomb-sniffing dog worked alongside handler Justin Payton for 3 years and worked a total of 8 years overall. Dozens of military personnel gathered Wednesday to honor Nick's service and to see him off to retirement.
Nick loves everybody, and I can definitely tell he loves the support of everybody who's interacted with him, seen him. He loves all of this. So all these pictures, all these people, every moment of it to him, I know it's special for him.
Nick will now spend the rest of his days with his new owners and their 2 children just a short distance from the base. Janae Wright, WMAR-2 News.
During the day, you could catch him in the classroom, and at night, bringing comedy to the stage.
I told my first joke, and then I just saw this sea of people laughing, and I was just standing there like, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life.
From making classmates laugh to keeping his own class in check,
Liam, grab your donut.
Desi spent years teaching in Baltimore City schools, starting with Hollabird Academy in 2013.
I had my own class, my own subject, and they gave me the freedom to do that, and I fell in love with it.
But even with the success on stage, something kept calling him home. The classroom. He's now working part-time at Hamden Elementary and Middle School.
Honestly, a lot of material comes from it. It kind of makes me stronger, and I just really missed being in the classroom.
But this time, he's holding on to both loves. While teaching, he's getting ready for his biggest project yet, recording his first live comedy special, Stress Signals, the Bad Parenting Tour.
I'm going through stress, so y'all heal me with y'all laughter. I heal y'all with the jokes.
Cara Burnett, WMAR-2 News.